angry at ignorance. When people display ignorance, I'm angry. Wow. And that is why I pursue knowledge. So when God created us, God planted desires in our heart. What He planted in you is different from what He planted in me.
True.
Yes, and that is why there's no reason for us to compare our dreams and compare ourselves with other people.
True. Hello, great minds. Welcome once again to It's in You podcast, powered by The Classic Show. I mean, it is always an awesome time for me to be here, and I'm very sure that it is for you. And it gives me a lot of joy knowing that I would have a moment to discuss with Dr. Duyilemi Felix. What do you think, sir? It's always a pleasure.
Oh, I'm always excited. This is what I live my life for.
Yeah.
But live my life to inspire people.
Okay.
So when I have opportunity to say something that can be a blessing, inspire people, create inspirational dissatisfaction in them, I'm always very excited.
Yeah.
So I look forward to having a great time today.
I mean, of course, that is why we have you here with us. I mean, this is the Classic Show, and then in here, we bring out the greatness in you. This is going to be an awesome time. Make sure you do not touch that dial. Okay, so let's just go right into it. And the reason why I'm going to be loving this conversation is because I'm speaking to someone who has lived through the experience. So what we're discussing today is the practical ways of bringing your dreams to life. Okay. And the reason, like I said, that I'm so excited is because you have lived this practically. So you're not talking from abstract, you're spilling experience.
Right. And I used to tell people that I'm not a motivational speaker.
Oh, you're not.
But I have a motivational story.
Oh, quite awesome. Isn't that amazing already? Okay, so let's start from here then. Okay. The seed. What makes it to germinate? What makes it to grow? Is it the soil? Is it the farmer? Or is it the seed itself?
Well, you need the three. You need the farmer, you need the seed, and you need the soil.
Right.
You need the farmer. The farmer plants the seed.
Right.
But if the seed does not have life, it won't grow.
Right.
At the same time, you also need a good soil, because without a good soil, the seed will not also grow. So it's a combination of the farmer, the right seed, and the right soil. I'm
very sure you know exactly what you're saying, because this symbolizes something. So tell us, how can we relate this to our dreams?
When your dream is the seed, and every seed has capacity to grow. If it is a living seed, it has capacity. In fact, in every seed is a forest.
Whoa!
In every seed is a forest.
Right.
Look at Facebook. Look at what Facebook has become today.
Right.
When that seed of Facebook was planted in the heart of Mark Zuckerberg some 16, 20 years ago, he never could have imagined that that same tiny seed would have become this mighty oak, about 2 billion people. Facebook now, one of the largest countries in the world.
No, so Facebook is one of the largest countries in the world. I've never heard that before.
So
beautiful.
So it was a seed in the mind of that guy, but he is also the dreamer. He's also the planter. So if just imagine he did not plant Facebook.
Wow.
Just imagine he did not plant Facebook, and then the environment. Just imagine he did not have supporting friends, supporting environment, parents who told him go for it, and then so it's a combination of the three: the dream, the dreamer, and the environment. So if you have all of these three working, then there's no limit to what your dream can become.
Wow! So what you just said now opened my eyes to a bigger picture, because I'm thinking this seed lies in everyone, and not everyone gets to manifest it. And then you wrote in this book, by the way, this is a very awesome book, Pick Up Your Broken Dreams, by our very guest, Dr. Duyilemi Felix. And it's going to be live on Victoria soon. Tell us about it.
Yes, I wouldn't want to say, unfortunately, this is the only book, my only book that is not. Okay, there was a time this book was on the internet, and somebody plagiarized it.
Whoa!
Somebody changed the cover, then put his name in it, but he still retained my name inside the
Inside,
content.
so the content was
So,
still original.
yeah, the content was still there. So I had to pull the book outside the internet generally. But it will be coming back to Victoria now.
Great.
So by maybe in the next 2-3 days, it should be live on Victoria. Just go to www.victoria.ng. Then you will pick up your broken dreams, because I know that there are dreams in the hearts of people, and those dreams must not die.
It mustn't die.
It must not die.
Now imagine Facebook didn't come to life.
Just imagine Instagram was buried. Just imagine WhatsApp was buried. Just imagine that Jumia. Just imagine that Conga. Just imagine Paystack. Just imagine that our latest releases, Wocam and Victoria, were not born. Just imagine. So, and so many thousand. Look at Amazon, 1.9 million employees.
Wow.
1.9 million employees.
1.9 million
that is
employees.
Like employing the populations of a state in Nigeria.
That's direct employment.
Direct giving. So just imagine that. That was a dream that was burnt in a garage. Now employing 1.9 million people. So when you don't manifest your dream, you are depriving almost a nation, your assets, the blessing that could go to thousands of people. So your dream is not about you, it's about millions of other people that your dream is even attached to. That is why this conversation is quite very important.
It is. I mean, you've seen why we have this conversation here in Classic Show, because we bring out that greatness that lies within you. Now, people don't tend to even think that what they have in them is great, because to them, who are there to even think? So, but it's in them. It's in them. It's in them.
It's in you. So that is also one of the things we wrote about in our book. It's in you. You know, to let people know that there is nobody who was born without a seed of greatness in them. All of us were born with seed. All of us were born with capacity to dream, and all of us are capable of dreaming.
Yes. So you now identified 10 ways. So according to this book here, an author once gave 7 rules of how to identify our dreams, and then you added 3 more. Okay, so the first one is what we want most. That's part of the ways we can identify our dreams. What we think most, how we use our money, what we do with our leisure, the company we enjoy, whom and what we admire, what we laugh at. And then this is your own icing on the cake.
Okay.
So number 8 one is what makes us angry. What are our unique experiences?
Like I'm angry at ignorance. Oh my God, I hate ignorance. When people display ignorance, I'm angry. And that is why I pursue knowledge. That's why I pursue knowledge. So it's a clue to the problems I'm meant to solve. And of course, you see that I've written quite in all our books now. Yeah. You know, we are practically solving the problem of ignorance. You can't stay with me and be ignorant. You can't stay with me and be stupid. You can't stay with me and be foolish.
No, you can't.
So I'm practically solving that problem. Yeah.
I can testify. You can. So please, can you elaborate on this, on how this would help us find out our dreams? And let me just say the last one. Okay. So last one is, what do men say about you?
What do men say about you? So there are all of these things. You know, when God created us, God planted desires in our heart.
Right.
God planted longings in our heart.
Yes.
And so what He planted in you is different from what He planted in me.
True.
And what He planted in somebody else. And that is why there's no reason for us to compare our dreams and compare ourselves with other people.
True.
So all our dreams are unique. Our dreams are special, and our dreams are peculiar to each and every one of us. So the points we have listed here is not exhaustive, but it's to serve as clues to the seed God has put inside of you. What you want is a clue to what you are meant to pursue. Wow. What you love is a clue to the passions you are meant also to pursue. Who inspire you is a clue to the person you are meant to become. What you hate is a clue to the problems you are meant to solve.
Wow.
What you enjoy, the environment you enjoy, is a clue to the beauty you are meant to create.
Wow.
So our dreams are always within us. They are always with us. They are always something you love to do, something that you love to spend your money. Look, for me, I love knowledge, and I spend my money on books.
Knowledge, yeah.
In fact, there was a time I spent the last money on me on buying books. I just spent I've already spent the money before I realized that it was the last couple on me. and I've used it to buy a book.
That's
Right?
passion.
So it was a clue to the dreams and the passions in my heart. And now I write books. I write books. In fact, almost 90% of my income comes from books.
Wow.
So you see that what I love, what takes my time is a clue to the dreams that I'm meant to create and I'm meant to plant.
Really
and
awesome.
Today now we have moved from just writing a book to owning a bookstore.
Hey, awesome.
The best in the world. In fact, that reason we have to beg us with time.
Awesome. I love that confidence. So let's bring this back home. So this is you talking from a place of experience. So let's take it down to your process. So there is this poem. I love it so much. I can't quite remember the name of the author, but I can just say it out. The poem. You have no enemies, you say. Alas, my friend, that boast is poor. He who has mingled in the fray of duty, that the brave endure must have made foes. In case you have none, then small is the work that you have done. Wow. You have hit no traitor on the hip. Wow. You have dashed no cup from perjured lips. You have not turned the wrong to right. In fact, you have been a coward in the fight. Wow. I love that poem. Wow. So this is why I'm saying that. You know, people feel like once I have a good dream, so once I have that seed that should germinate, if I plant it in any soil, it should grow. So what do you think? And in this book, you made mention of the fact that every successful man has been a product of the University of It Isn't Easy. So please, can you tell us on that? Why do people not continue after failing?
You see, most times we don't see beyond the present. So we conclude that the present will become the future. So most times people just abandon their dreams because they could not see beyond now. Let me tell you, when I wrote 2 books in 2012, that Pick Up Your Book. Oh,
this book.
Pick Up Your Broken Dreams and
Special book.
And The Island of Temptation.
Wow.
I wrote those 2 books. I was just leaving my master's programs in UI. So in fact, I had to borrow. A sister gave me 150,000 in 2000. Back then to public. And I was calculating that when I do book launch, that the money will come. However, to my greatest surprise, on the day of the launching, I've invited people. In fact, late emeritus Professor Umaru was meant to be the chairman of the occasion. And on that day, one supernatural rain started falling by, when it was 8 a.m. And this rain, I was thinking that this rain will stop. 9 a.m., it didn't stop. 10, it didn't stop. I am a man of faith, so I rebooked the rain. But the rain refused to book. 11 a.m. it didn't stop. 12 it didn't stop. This rain stopped around 2 p.m.
For a program that was meant to start.
The program that was meant to start by 10 a.m.
Wow.
So a lot of people could not come. At the end of the day, there was no money for me to even pay the person who gave me that money. So I could have stopped and said, this is not meant for me. I could have given up. And so if I've given up, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have written about 80 books or 80 to 100 books. I wouldn't have become a publisher. I wouldn't have become a mentor to several people from around the world. I wouldn't have built a global brand. And I wouldn't have built Victoria, the online bookstore for authors today. So I thank God that I didn't stop. Look, when I wrote this, it was just my 3rd book at that time. Look at how many books. How many books have come after this book? Pick Up Your Broken Dreams, Wake Up Your Destiny, The Island of Temptation, Keep Your Dreams, not Keep Your Fears, Not Your Dreams. And so many other books, that I've written after that. So many other, the 48 laws of wisdom, the 48 laws of emotional maturity. All of those books wouldn't have come if I've stopped with that ugly, because it was an ugly experience. I could not forget that day. But we move past it. So you shouldn't allow a roadblock or a road bump to turn to a roadblock. You shouldn't allow an incident to become the entire summary of your entire life.
Wow. You see, what I also pick from this is that some persons tend to compare because they may have a kind of dream, because you just established that no two dreams are the same, right?
Yes.
So there are some persons, they can even have similar dreams, and then
Okay.
they tend to compare timings. Maybe the person used 5 years, 10 years to accomplish what they should, and then this person is now thinking, I have stayed too long on this terrain,
On this
and the person
mountain.
begins to compare that if I should be successful, then I should
should
have
have-
been
oh my
successful.
God.
So what do you say to people like that?
I think basically we are deceived. You know, the Bible says that those who compare themselves with themselves are not wise. So it takes a bit of foolishness to compare yourselves with other people.
Wow.
The truth is that we don't have the same timelines and we don't have the same destiny. Some people arrive early, some people takes a while. That is why I tell people, don't put yourself under pressure to be 30 under 30.
Oh,
put your you know,
that's true.
You know, don't put yourself under pressure to be 40 under 40.
Under 40.
Some people never make their first millions in their 20s, but they make their first billions in their 40s.
Wow.
Some people make their first billions in their 60s. So, for the fact that you don't make your first million in your 20s or 30 does not mean there's a problem with you. You know, I tell people that a fool at 40 is not a fool forever. If you make a new decision,
you can.
So that the fact that you have not successful, your dreams have not yet materialized, does not mean that it's dead, does not mean that it will never be materialized. So if you conclude on time, or if you start comparing yourself with other people, then you will not give that dreams enough time to grow, enough time to bear fruit. Like I tell people, I was on Amazon for 10 good years, and my total temperament on Amazon for 10 years was 20,000.
Okay.
20,000
for 10 years.
For 10 years, the camperance. When you say camperance, these are people who read your book without buying.
Oh,
it was 20,000. Then in 1 year, I had 2 million. In
1 year, something that you couldn't get 20,000 in 10
years. So in 1 year. So imagine if I stopped at 7th year, in 8th year, 9th year, or even 10th years, I wouldn't have seen the 2 millions that was ahead of me. So if you stop, you won't see the greatness ahead of you. So don't give up. One of my mentors will say, you only feel when you give up. When you only feel when you give up. So if you don't give up, if you don't allow circumstances, if you don't allow situation, if you don't allow, you know, I told, because of time, we may not have enough time, I told you time when I was homeless, time when I had to, you know, keep my toothbrush with me, when I didn't even know where to sleep in this same city of Ibadan. I didn't know when I would just sleep when night meet me. But I didn't stop. You know, all of those experiences have shaped, you know, who I am today and all of that. So if you don't give up, you will go up.
If you don't give up, you will go up. You will go up. Awesome. I'm very sure that someone has received light today. I'm very sure that someone who is ready to give up would have a change of mind. This is beautiful. I think we are going to pick up from where we are stopping today next time, but there's going to be a final word from you. So that person who has decided to give up, what would you tell that person now to say better don't give up?
So I will tell you, if you are on the verge of giving up, I want to say that you have not seen the best of you yet, and the best of you have not yet been seen by the world. Your situation is temporary, but your dream is permanent. And never stop when you have temptations to stop, because it is only those who give up that fails. So if you keep moving forward, you are going to find out that something that is ahead of you is far greater than what is behind you. That's my encouragement to you.
And that says it all. That says it all. Look, what I would just advise you is make sure to click on that subscription button and then click on the notification bell so that you do not miss the next time that will be coming here to have another training session. I mean, this is powerful. I've learned a lot, and I'm very sure that you have. So watch out as we will be bringing an awesome conversation next time. We are going to be continuing from here. So we're still talking about the practical ways of how you shouldn't give up on
and I look forward to joining you next time. Just make sure that you don't miss any of the episodes.
You don't
because
have to.
they keep getting better.
They keep getting better. Make sure you subscribe. Just hit it. Hit it now. All right. Until we come your way next time.
And don't forget that greatness is in you.
It's in you.